One peeps. So I have been wanting to try this, right? So again, if you've been watching or seen any of my Taste of the States reactions already, I've been wanting to react to or wanting to taste this box, pretty much since I saw it in the box. So far we've tried a cherry kind of sweet bar that was in there. What was the name of it again? It was called Airhead. So an Airhead cherry bar. We tried an Airhead kind of sour lacy type thing, which weren't that sour. We tried some of their absolutely insanely sour wedges, which that also weren't sour. But they were all nice though. They're all really nice. Also tried the whippy, that chocolate whippy thing, that cake. That was nice. A bit dry initially, but once you start to work that through, oh, tasty. And then the last thing I tried was the dill and jalapeno crisps, which I was like, it reminds me too much of those burgers that I pick off. I literally pick those burgers off my McDonald's. But I did say I would share them with my mum, and my mum absolutely loved them. She was like, "Ooh, these are unusual." So what I'm going to try are these bad boys. Now, granted, it is 4:30 in the UK, so it really isn't like breakfast o'clock. But I fancy a snack, and I feel like a little bowl of cereal will be just what the doctor ordered. So this is what I'm gonna try. So this is a vanilla spice Cheerio box. I've not even. I mean, I couldn't even tell the last time I tried Cheerios. Never mind, like a vanilla spice. But I'm keen to see what they taste like. Um. I mean, all of this stuff tells me it's going to be really healthy. And there's not that much sugar in here either, so I hope that it's got some good flavour in there. But I guess we'll see. So, I'll be back. Okay, so we've got a spoon, we have a bowl. We have a bowl of the Cheerios with the milk. Now, what I should have done maybe was try it without, if I find one in here without the milk on it. Let's see what it tastes like. Do you know what? I was about to say, they kind of taste like any on cereal, but actually, when the after bit comes through, you can taste that vanilla spice. These are nice. Let's try it with some milk. I'm not gonna lie to you, people. That is lovely. Mmm. I think I'll just find my new midnight snack. Mmm. Mmm. Cheerios are banging. If I eat any cereal at all, usually it's porridge or oats. But this is, wow. Mmm. Vanilla Spice Cheerios. Who knew? Mmm. It's funny because like I don't like my cereal soggy unless it's Weetabix, and that I do warm that up and kind of turn it into porridge. I know some people are like what? I don't know how people eat Weetabix cold. I don't know how people do that. But it's funny because I was talking to, talking to my mum downstairs, and obviously there's a very short window between when you pour the milk and when the cereal is still crispy. So she's talking to me, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm recording. But honestly, this is really nice. Mm. It's very subtle. It's like it's not overbearing. I would 100% buy this cereal. 100%. The real test will be when it's all finished. It's just the milk's left in the bottom of the bowl. Now, what does that taste like? Okay, there were the last three. Let's see what the milk's saying. That's a bit delish. Mm. Honestly, that is really nice. I wouldn't have thought. I mean, there's not really many American cereals I've even ever thought to try. Um, like at all. In fact, actually, there's not really many. Aside from, like I say, breakfast things for me, I like the pancakes, the bacon, the syrup and stuff. But I've never really thought to try cereal. In fact, it kind of reminds me a little bit of golden nuggets. I don't know if anybody remembers golden nuggets at all. But golden nuggets used to slap. Absolutely slap. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that. But I can taste that spice. But I can taste nutmeg in there. I don't know. Either way, that's probably my favorite thing I've tried so far. It's kind of because with the sweets and stuff, obviously, you try not to eat too many sweets like all the time, even though I do eat a lot of them. But something like this, I feel like this is something that could be like in the house, like, and it could be like a go-to thing. Particularly when you've got those kind of, those midnight, you just want something to eat. Like I'm like that could be like a nice little bowl of cereal, cold milk, cinnamon spice, vanilla spice. Yeah, definitely my favorite thing so far. So again, thank you, Brenda. And I tell you to the States. Yeah, I'm think the next thing I'm gonna try has got to be this, which I feel is like a Twinkie. It's a spongy as cream flavor filled sponge cake. So I mean, it looks like what I imagine a Twinkie would look like. Or do I save this actually? In fact, I see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save that. Instead, what I am gonna try. I'm gonna try Tootsie Roll. Now, I just need to know whether I don't even know what this is. I thought that this was like cut up into. Do you know what I mean? Like you had a bit like Starburst or something. Just from the looks of it, I thought I must be like individual sweets, but I feel like this is one whole thing. Do you know what? Curiosity is getting the better of me. So this is a Tootsie Roll. I've heard of Tootsie Rolls in films. People been like, oh, you like Tootsie Roll down your pants and da da da. I've never ever understood what it is. So and usually, and I mean, this is a very retro looking bar as well. Like this is giving all kinds of like Stranger Things, like 1973 sweet. Right? But yet, usually it would say what the hell it is. Oh, a chocolate bar with da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This doesn't even say that. It just says the ingredients are sugar, corn syrup, palm oil. Oh gosh. I do like condensed milk though. But obviously it isn't the healthiest thing for you. Right, okay. I can't even work out. I guess what I don't want to do, like, I don't want to open it and then I've got to finish all of it. Do you know what I mean? This is. I don't know if you can see this. It is not what I was expecting at all. So what is it? Is it like a toffee? And how do you like? God, this is tough, man. I can't even. Do I just bite it? Like I feel like there's segments, but I'm like, how do you? It's like a. It's like a toffee. It's like a very soft toffee. but not as like creamy, well, crumbly or as creamy as fudge. It's definitely more like a toffee, but with like a chocolate undertone. But it tastes like the chocolate. You know the chocolate you get in like advent calendars and stuff. Although it does have a very pleasant aftertaste. That initial bite, and I think I don't know what I thought a Tootsie Roll was, but this is really not what I thought it was at all. But it's nice. It is nice. I mean, I guess there's something to be said about having, the color of the wrapper isn't that appealing. I won't lie. And then when you open it and it's all kind of just locked in this thing, and I'm like, oh, what is this? But actually, I'm trying a little piece. I don't see how you couldn't just break the pieces off. Like once you opened it, you've opened it, or do you have to just keep kind of going back to it? It's nicer than what it looks like. Okay, like look at it like that. No, once you start to work it through, yeah, it's like a toffee. It's like a chocolate toffee. Wow. I can't believe I've never known what a Tootsie Roll was, and now I can say I've tried one. It is nice. I think my initial, you eat with your eyes, don't you? Do you know what I mean? So I think my initial thing was, it's a very retro thing. I was expecting it to be some kind of, I thought it was like a cake. So a Tootsie Roll, I thought it was like, because I'm like, like, how does that relate to what I've just eaten? A Tootsie Roll. But then I guess, some names are completely benign, aren't they? Is it to do with the process? Is it the name of the person who made it? Is there a Tootsie out there? Like, but yeah, in a month of Sundays, I would never, if someone had to say to me, "What do you think this is going to be?" I would never have said it was like a toffee, like at all, or looked like that, or as I thought it was like a cake. There was like, so it was cake on the outside, and maybe it had like a creamy, jammy middle or something. But it was going to be like a chocolate cake, or because again, it looks like it's going to be chocolate. Wasn't expecting that. So okay, fair play. I said I didn't think I'd be doing two of these in one, but I'll leave that there for later. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are thinking of this as well, because obviously this box, I didn't select what was in the box, but there's so many things in here. There's so many things in there. There's so many things in there. So, yeah, there'll be more to react to at my next. But the thing I've got as well is a lot of the time when I'm going in this box is when I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm not always ready to record anything, but I'm just like, I don't know what, like, it's fine. So I've got two videos, and you'll see them. Like, my hair's a mess. My hair's a mess. I'm just like, just fancy something. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's when I tried the jalapeno crisps and the whoopie. Did I try one more? So I got one more something. Okay. I'm gonna try one more thing. And I'm here, 3 for 3. So, this I thought was one of the weirdest things that was in there because I took it out and I was like, oh, this is a Chico stick. So I thought it was something like pepperoni or something like a chicken baton or something like that. And then I read it and I was like, it's a crunchy peanut butter rolled in toasted coconut. I've never even heard of a combination like that. Like peanut butter, I'm a little bit funny with. Like I like peanut butter and honey on a bagel with banana. Um, but I don't really eat peanut butter. Like I don't like Reese's cups and stuff. I know that like everybody goes mad for Reese's, but I'm not really a Reese's fan. But although I do like a Snickers bar, and I do like a Bounty as well. A lot of people do not rate Bounties. In fact, I think they're actually going out of stock, or they're taking them out the market, or whatever. And I'm just like, that's such a shame. Like a bit of chocolate, a bit of desiccated coconut, like banging. So yeah, I've got mixed emotions about how I'm going to feel about this. On the one hand, I think I might absolutely love it. On the other hand, I might be like, oh, I don't know. Oh, so that's what it looks like. Okay. So it's just peanut butter rolled in coconut. Oh, that is harder than what I was expecting. Okay. That's so weird. That went through like a whole mode of different things in my mouth. So that initial kind of when I put my mouth on it, it was so hard. I was like, oh, it's gonna be crispy then. As opposed, because I thought it was gonna be like quite chewy. But it was quite crispy. But then once it was in my mouth and I started chewing it, it then became quite chewy. And actually, and the very initial flavor, I was like, oh. But then once it starts to meld in with the coconut, it's really nice. It's very sweet as well. A lot sweeter than I was expecting it to be. Almost turns into like a sweet, like, like if you're eating like a bar, like a candy bar, and then you're chewing it up and stuff, and then all the like the sugar and whatever, it becomes like it kind of feels a bit like that. I won't lie, it is very nice, very sweet, very sweet. Um, mm, mm. It's so sweet. It is really good. It's really good though. Let's look in the middle of it. What it looks like inside. It's really nice. If I'm honest, I was thinking when I first saw this, I thought this is very thin. Um, but I think actually with each bite, you wouldn't need much more than this at all. Like if you just wanted to kind of like, I feel I've already quelled my sweet tooth by. I mean, I've just had a Tootsie Roll as well. I'll put some of it, but it's so sweet that you're even me, with someone with a sweet tooth. Like I think like a third of this, a quarter of this, and I'd be like, I'm good, I'm fine. Um, very crispy on the outside. It's just really nice. The coconut really comes through as well. But again, it just feels very, very, very sweet. Very sweet. But yeah. Mm. so far, the only thing that I've not personally liked has been the jalapeno crisps. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah, so I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. Again, thank you for watching this with me. Like, it's just really cool to kind of just experience some American stuff. Do you know what I mean? But I never would have, never. Like what's it called again? Chico stick. I would never. We don't have this. We do not have this. But yeah, thanks so much for watching with me. If you did enjoy this, then please drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. You can join me over on Patreon as well. If you want to get access to like full reactions and access to reactions before they come out on YouTube as well. And you get more access to me. So win-win. But for now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.